Alright, welcome to Aranya 44 Studio. My name is Lucian, and I and Crunch AI have developed DCF, Digital Creative Framework. It will be available on Steam on the 27th of January for $15.99. There's no other microtransactions. It's just $15.99 and you're in. Alright, so let's start going through it. The customized avatar will allow you to pick and customize your avatar while you're in world, so you can go ahead and do that first to kind of establish if you like. And then from there we'll probably want to host a world. You can also visit a world through Steam, but we'll host a world right now. Hosting a world has two options. You can have a canvas, or you can use the canvas world or the no ocean world. No ocean obviously will have no ocean in it, therefore no render cost for that ocean. Alright, so we call this screen the curtain. In the future it will handle a lot of the world requirements as you come into a world if you're visiting, and options for your world as you're hosting. But for right now, it's mostly just a map manager. You have the maps that you're subscribed to on Steam Workshop here. You can load a local custom map, or you can go to the standard world that we have here. This is what I'm going to pop into now. Alright, so I'm in my basic island. Now, WASD is going to move your character around. You can use the mouse to reposition the camera. The mouse wheel will zoom in and out as you spin it. The C key will bring up the world control panel, which will allow you to control things in the world, teleport things in, things like that. It also allows you to change the weather, and then also allows you to change the time. So let's set it to the day so we can see what's going on. Alright, and then tab is going to bring up your inventory and crafting. If you go into your personal crafting, you can craft a couple items here. I'm just going to craft them all really quick. So now, if I pull up my terraformer, I'm going to get a terraforming brush. I'm going to zoom out here. Okay, and as you can see, that brush is going to adhere to the landscape. If you press on, or if you press the mouse button, it's going to raise ground. If you hold shift and press the mouse button, it lowers it. On this menu over here, you can choose the type of ground that you're working with. So we can switch this to forest and then bring up a little forest over here. And if I hit refresh foliage, it'll bring up the foliage for that spot. The lower slider will change the terraformer's strength. So if you slide it all the way down and you want to take this forest that we just created and instead let's create a mountaintop, we'll go ahead and click that and then refresh foliage, and again we get a different type of landscape. There's a couple different types of tools as well. Smooth will allow you to smooth the landscape and basically get it so that you can have more of a smoothed out plane. This is nice if you're building something with architecture that you need foundations and stuff for. That'll help with that. And then we also have the flatten tool. Now the flatten tool is very much a work in progress right now. It's going to get better as we go. So the strength isn't going to do much for the flatten tool right now, but the size is definitely going to do. It's going to make the cube that it builds bigger. So as you can see off in the distance there, yeah, there we go. Again, very fast, very powerful amount of ground that it can raise. So you got to be careful with what you're doing with it. And the preview does not, unfortunately, show what you're going to bring in yet. So it's pretty much by feel right now. But as you can see, you can put in a tremendous amount of land very quickly. Because that's probably 4 times the size of the island that we have right now. And then again, you can go back to your surface tool and let's reduce that brush size a little bit and change it all. So now, as you can see, very Alright, so if we have our world the way that we want it, we can go ahead and click the Save button, and this is going to save the map into the system. Okay, I'm back here at the curtain. The reason is I wanted to show how you load that save that we just made. So we're going to go ahead and click on Load Local Continent, and that's going to bring up the one custom map that we've been working on. And if I click on Go to World now, you can see that the world that we made is right here. Alright, now that we've loaded our saved world, we can go ahead and, let me go ahead and hike up to this ridge up here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my building tool here, and let's go ahead and lay down some foundational pieces. And by right clicking, you'll pull up the build menu, and then you can pick walls and normal and ceiling pieces and window frames and stair pieces. Now that we've got some pieces laid down, let me show the last tool that we have today, and that's the upgrade tool. Once you equip it, you'll be able to right click and upgrade the tiles to the 3 different types that are in the game right now. There are more to come, and then once you have your architecture the way that you want, the world save that we did before only saves the geography. So if you want to save your buildings, you want to hit the escape key and go to save game and pick one of your saves, or click new save and go ahead and do that. And flashback now, when we've loaded the map, we're going to go ahead and go to our escape menu again and pick our save game, and that'll allow us to load back into our construction site. On your crafting, you also have a crafting bench which you can place down. So on the crafting bench, there's plenty of things that you can craft that will interact and enhance your world. Okay, back on the main menu, in order to share your geography on your map, you'll need to upload your map to the Steam Workshop, and you can do that in the Workshop upload. Again, this tool will be polished more and more and more as we offer more options to upload to Workshop besides just the map. But for now, it's just the map. So, okay, and then we're going to hit Map Upload. And again, it's going to show upload success here. Once you've uploaded your map to Workshop, in order to access it from there, you'll want to look it up there. You can go into Workshop and then Your Files is a quick way to find it. And then we're going to find our map, Endar, here. And then we're going to go ahead and subscribe to that map. Now, back at the curtain, you'll see a new map in our Workshop list, Endar. And if I click that, loads up. Our forest world loads up, and then we can click our save. And as you can see, we've upgraded our living accommodations a little bit. So I hope this shows the creative possibilities that you can do with our system, and I hope to see what worlds you guys all come up with very soon. Welcome to DCF.